Hello, I'm Jake Eichelman, and I'm here to discuss if whether or not college athletes should be paid for participating in sports. Every little boy and girl, when growing up, dream to go to college one day. They dream that one day their name will be hanging from a banner that spells out national champions in the sport that they love and excel at. Well, at least it has been mine, as it has been for many others in my family and close friends. We hope that one day we'll be drafted to the big leagues, the main dance, or the show, working hard so we can make enough money that we can use it as toilet paper, so that one day we can look back knowing we made our mark on history. However, the NCAA may change that forever. They have been collaborating. The people who have run this have trying to decide whether or not they should pay college athletes for their participations in the sports that they provide them. I say no. I say no to this, which ruins the dreams of many people, but can also change the outlook on life forever. I say no. College student athletes, as of now, are not receiving a paycheck for the hard work they put in and day out. They work so hard for many long days. College athletes do not have the time for jobs. In turn for this, they ask that they should receive money from the school that they're attending for a few basic necessities like food or clothing. But on the contrary, when student athletes are brought into the school because of their amazing capabilities, most of them often receive a scholarship. Yes, we all may know what a scholarship is. It pays for the classes that they are attending. However, found on the National Collegiate Athletic Association, or the NCAA website, student athletes are also financially helped with tuition, fees, room, board, and textbooks. Not only this, but shown by Boomer Business that the SEC, which is the biggest conference in college sports, they pay their student athletes 12 times more than average student. These are all things that the average college student does not get help with. The average college student does not use their money made on partying and buying so many clothes that their closet is jammed. But they have to pay for what college athletes do not have to pay for. If you ask me, they already have it the easy way out. In the NFL, NHL, NBA, and any other top-level sports you can think of, they pay their athletes very generously. All of the teams only have a certain amount of money that they can give out. In the NFL, the largest span of money is $19 million. That might sound like a huge amount of money, but in national sports, they throw around millions like it's going out of style. The NCAA and some colleges are very large, like Texas A&M, which you remember Johnny Manziel came out of, which is a Division I football program. But also, so is the small school of Wake Forest, which only has 4,431 students. My point is, if college schools were smart, they could buy out other college athletes because of the amount of money that they could be paying them. Not because of the education they'd be giving them, but what is in their piggy bank. This will soon make it so there will only be 5 or 6 teams that in the country that would be good enough to be playing each other due to the size of their college, eliminating college sports and only keeping for the very, very few who excel in their area of expertise. Paying students can only be detrimental to them. When students are brought on campus, they're there for the 2 reasons: to play a sport and get an education. Don't lie, some of these college athletes are bonehead people, from bankruptcy to turning into criminals. If the NCAA decides to give their athletes, they'll skew them even more from the side of education. They would focus more on sports, because if playing for 4 years, around $1 million a year, they would receive $4 million for the time they were there. They could think that they could live off that forever. Most college athletes would start blowing that in the next 5 to 10 years, because I know I would. Then they would hit the real world with only what they remember as college education, and they would soon be hit by the real world, and they would turn it into what they do not want to become. Okay, now let's go over the term student athlete. Student athlete, student, the first word. This is what you come to become in education. Athlete, that is the second term, which is only brought into the word second. If they want it to be the other way around, they'd be called athlete student. And that's it.